lot of the time now, the carries will benefit from going greedier builds.
Oh, they're going for
like
the outpost. It's going to be close. He's actually getting it from super long range away. Looks like they're going to successfully get it. But here's a Mars ult. They're going to spear the Riki into the wall. He's going to blink out the safety, though, and looks like they will find FN.
He got off the suck.
Actually gets it off just in time. It's a 1-for-1. He gets the XP as a result, though. A 2-for-1, and VPP, I believe, get both outposts. It's going to cost them the Phoenix, though, as the double kill for Iceberg. See if they can find anybody here. It's V-Tune. You might be able to break the smoke. Oh, it looks like they're going to go for FN, which is really good timing, as Iceberg is going to get ink swelled up. It will not connect, though, but it looks like they'll have enough damage regardless of the fact. Static Storm, though, onto 2. It might cost Ein his life. It will. They're trying to take out this egg in the meantime. They're not going to be able to do so. Very nicely done. A Mars ult on top of this. The Rolling Thunder to boot. 4 for 2 in the blink of an eye, as this looked really bad for VPP, but they're able to turn around extremely quickly. Not sure if they'll be able to find General, though. No, Roshan is being attempted by Fly to Moon. DM's going to jump in. He gets the Mars ult off. BKB popped by Iceberg. See if they can find the kills that they need. The egg is the main focus, and Iceberg is going to solo that all by his lonesome. In the meantime, looks like Riki gets pinned to the wall, so 2 for 1 in favor of VPP. Mars is going to jump back in, doing a lot of damage as Iceberg falls now.
I think the people that like it after defusal, and I could have.
General's actually on the outside. He's going to get Static Storm, though, stuck inside the kinetic field, and he is donezo. So a 1-for-0 to start this fight, and I believe Fly the Moon is going to try to get out of dodge. Epileptic Kid, gets the Abyssal Blade. And down goes the Lich.
You usually want your mid to be able to move and do stuff.
We're going to have a team fight. They're going to smoke up in the blind, actually. And they're going to delete the Grimsturg. He buys back in the game immediately. Mars ult used to full effect as Lich is next. Riki to follow. That was so quick, so crisp. Nicely done from VPP. As the glimpse, I believe there was a BKB to avoid that. Aloha Dance. Speared back into the trees as this mid-rax will fall. Bottom looks to be next. Just all the delays coming from Fly to Moon, but still 30 more seconds to go without your mid hero. There's the Mars ult onto 4. General's able to get out with his swashbuckle, but Grimstroke will die inside, and the Lich will do so as well. But we'll buy back into the game. So now it's a 3v5. Looks like Mars is getting pretty low, but he does pop his BKB. Has that Vlad to stay alive a little bit longer. Troll continuing the pressures, always want to fly. This is going to be a dieback, and this is likely going to be GG to follow very shortly.
Waiting for the Phoenix egg to be a little bit closer. 20-second cooldown. They're just going to jump and kill Aloha Dance first. Not expecting this at all.
In a lot of trouble. Does get off Soulbind. BKB is popped by Epileptic Kid. And actually, Riki's going to be caught off now. Ends up tricking the trading away. So he will be fine. So now it's a good old-fashioned 4v4. Riki jumps in, but backs out immediately. There's General with the nice ult. Gets kind of stuck into the terrain. That's unfortunate. Looks like Phoenix still has the egg available. Will pop it now. Can they kill it in time? Actually, they will very easily do so. So, turns into a 4v2. Actually, Troll Warlord dies. He has a buyback available, though. Disruptor extremely low. In the meantime, we'll buyback. This is a triple buyback from VPP. If they can get some kills, they can actually finish this game despite losing this fight. Finally,
the Lina one's the big one.
A nice stun here overall. Yeah, the chase onto Lina is the big one, like you said.
Didn't account for the Yules. He had his own.
Boots of travel.
He gets hit.
All right, and ace. Perfect. FN's pretty fast, though. There's the Yules. And that'll be most likely enough to take him out. So this will be a long chase, but
I forgot FN had a blink.
This could get weird, depending on how this fight goes. General's going to come in with that ult. Will actually connect onto Epileptic Kid. Mars jumps in, wanting to ult, but there's nobody really around. There's the Abyssal Blade onto the Pangolier. Soulbind onto 2 to follow. There is the egg inside of Mars ult, and Pango is going to be deleted. It is a 2-for-0 as Lina is still dead. And this fight will actually continue as Riki is stuck all alone, and I believe that we can finally call the GG here as VPP take this game 1. Oh, Save is actually in the mid lane here looking
what
for
is that? Is that a bait with the courier? Oh, I love it.
Courier.
Oh, that's so sexy.
Yeah, that shackle shot will connect. Beautifully executed if they can get this kill. Pops the exorcism. Iceberg is still alive and the TP support is here. He finally does go down. See if they can find another kill here. Aloha Dance TPs into his death essentially. Shackle Shot does not connect onto General, but the Exorcism is still going. They're going to get 3 kills, all of which are on FN.
He might get a relevant kill right now. Can open and burst his chance. He got Overgrowth off.
Overgrowth was off. Oh, he could have gotten a really good
double
beautiful Shackle Shot. They're going to find 2 heroes. That Chronosphere would have been so good.
I think they're making a mistake not defending this tower with DP. I'm pretty sure DP could have just TP'd in and got the job done. Overgrowth
after the tower has already been taken out. Shackle again. This time it's onto a creep. A Pangolier getting stunned very high. Iceberg very low in the meantime. Can they finish him off? They do. Epileptic Kid able to use his tricks of the trade to stay alive. And now V-Tune is the 3rd death in this engagement for Flight of Moon. Make it 4 with Always Want to Fly.
Compared to a Chrono cooldown, I think I'd rather have that. Oh, they found him.
Here, another Shackle Shot. And Faceless Void is done. TP is not there in time. And funny thing is, Flight of Moon was relatively close, but just not close enough, it seems. Mystic Flare being shared in damage. Very nicely done from VPP. As the Root keeps the Pangolier in place, DP will live for now. Has the Blink Dagger and Blade Mail intact. And the fight is on. Aloha Dancer to get chased down. It's a 2 for nothing. DP finally gets killed after all of this. Lived for an extremely long time. And now Timber's on a little bit of trouble. Save, though. Has the Shackle Shot, which he's pretty much hit 100% of. So they will probably fear that. They know the RNG is in his favor. It's not skill. It's all RNG. Now the jump in onto the Skywrath Mage, but the beautiful ult from Oracle is going to keep him alive. The question is, can they do enough damage to finish him off regardless after the fact? I believe so. He's going to try to take Windrunner with him, but it's not to be. Ready to go with that Rolling Thunder. DM, don't give an F. He is super tanky. He's going to jump right in fact.
There you go. Hello.
I mean, he did that last game on the Mars. Chronosphere onto 1. Ricky is dead to the Mystic Flare. A good combo. Question is, can VPP survive this any longer? Aloha Dance is ulted by the False Promise Oracle. That is on a support. We'll see if VPP can take advantage of this and go for a core hero or not. But DM not able to find anybody, and it looks like the rest of VPP are kind of wanting to run away here. They're going to get a bounty in the midst of all this. And the DP ult is essentially wasted. They really haven't done much damage at all. There's a silence on top of Timbersaw, taking amplified damage as well. Gets glimmered, but the dust is there to help finish him off. That's enough damage. More than enough, in fact. So a 2 for nothing as FN is now on the run.
Oh, nice.
Blade Mail activated, but again, the great aggression from Flight of Moon. Treant Protector will attempt to get out of dodge, but that's not going to be enough.
Realistically, you don't get to burn Riki out of mana or the Treant before they get their spells off. So, and do you need the slow? I don't think you do. All right, Treant's going to die right away.
I know he isn't. Here from General, but the Overgrowth is there. Looks like Oracle's going to be the first to fall. Chronosphere onto 4 heroes. Do they have the follow-up is the question. General kind of stuck inside that Chronosphere in the meantime. A 1-for-1 as Ricky is the first to fall for VPP, followed by Windrunner. The chase is on now. His Faceless Void able to get out of dodge despite being silenced. The buyback now onto the Windrunner. I believe VPP are on the run completely. And DM pretty much out of mana. Nice lift just as that Timber Chain was about to connect with that tree. And this should result in his death as saved. This could be a dieback. He comes in. 4 steps to the high ground though. Gets slowed. Gets dieback. Oof. That is a 5-for-1. That's the big difference, I suppose. Aloha Dance is initiated on. There's the Shackle. We haven't seen those in a while, but Chronosphere onto 3 heroes. That is an Aghanim Scepter. Skywrath Mage, a double kill for V-Tune as a result. Overgrowth to follow, but that's the Manta taking that off completely. Ein looks like he'll be finished off with ease, and that nice double stun, repeated stun from General. And this is looking real good. In fact, they're just going to call it GG. How long ago they changed the tree throw? Or that skill to be just a constant thing, but I've liked Tiny a lot more since then for sure.
He's in trouble.
Taking a lot of damage. The toss will finish him off, but Iceberg is going to take the brunt of the pressure now as this is turned into a 3v1. Soulbind onto him alone. General has to be careful, does not want to run into him. Waits for it to run out. They're actually going to get a kill off the bat. So a 1-for-1. Epileptic Kid already used his ultimate, so will not find it. And Avalanche is going to help get yet another kill for Iceberg. DM was on that same level that he was playing in the Mars.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Yeah, Pango, all right. It's going to get saved there for the time being as the Soulbind does come out. They're going to get a double silence, but it looks like DM might fall to... No, he's going to get fully healed thanks to that life leech. General comes in, missing his ult completely, though. And Does this mean they need to fall back? The ult is popped by Troll Warlord, but he is all alone right now. He's completely isolated, but everybody on VPP is extremely low in the meantime. Pango will get out. No, he will die, actually. So it's a 3-for-1. Pugna barely died there in that engagement. Is saved. Now attempting to get out of dodge. Epileptic Kid doing some more damage, and Iceberg is going to get surrounded here. It's going to be really close. They're going to trade lives, though. So it's a 4-for-3 with the buyback onto the Oracle. And that was just the Aegis, but he doesn't have a tree to equip quite yet. Which doesn't really matter because he is disarmed anyway. Sprouted up now.
He's crawling in the backpack.
Yeah, that's
oh no, he didn't
very
swap it in.
Unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. So he's stuck in there for quite a while, but Slark right now has a decent amount of agility still. He's going to take out Oracle. It looks like that is a dieback. Never feels good to have to do that, but like you said, he does need to catch up on farm. Avalanche and the net.
Just butterfly on Tiny. He is so tanky.
Yeah, he actually did build the butterfly, so takes apart his Mask of Madness. Here comes the Pango. We're seeing the double life drain from DM. It's pretty good, actually. They're able to stay in range, so it's a 2-for-1 to start this fight, and that's Nature's Prophet wasn't even here to begin with. But they do lose the Grimstroke to follow now. An Epileptic Kid left to his own devices, completely surrounded, is pounced, and will be brought down eventually. It's usually really good if you have at least 2 or 3 heroes that have a passive that you can.
Oh, Pugna. You don't want to get caught in Pugna.
Soulbind is there in addition to the ult from Oracle. Looks like they're going to find the Grimstroke right away. He buys back instantly, and this could be the final fight of the game potentially. Epileptic Kid does a nice job of taking out the Tombstone. He's going to focus his right clicks onto Slark, who's just going to pop that ult. No mana to speak of whatsoever on poor Troll here.
40 stacks.
Surrounded
41 too.
Closely here. Yeah, 42 stacks plus the 8 that ends up being a 50 stack agility if he can do the math or an NA math for the win. Epileptic Kid gets off his ult. He's getting life drained. We'll keep him alive a little bit longer, but there is the life drain stolen from Aloha Dance, and GG comes out.
Yeah, oh, they find Ricky. He's able to jump away for now. Still stuck though, and with the blinding light, making sure he's stuck underneath the Ignis Fatus, but his team is backing up. And it is no one that dies, it is the Phoenix that dies, and it is Virtus.pro that is running away. They didn't get a single target, they didn't get the Ricky, they didn't get a support even. They didn't even get close. ILTW would, well, at least, okay, he got a courier.
Not really, he's sitting at only good at the moment. Wow.
Can they, he just burned all his mana for a creep wave, and he will die for that one. He was being hunted around, okay. A little bit underestimating his opponents there for no one. In the meantime,
you're not killing Golger. You're not even killing this bad boy.
Saved. And that is the most tanky hero on the map dying. 2 of the most tanky heroes on the map dying in a row. And they are not done yet. They found Solo as well. The jump misses from Roger, but they should still be able to take him down. Can Solo just run away? He's trying. Sunny is chasing him down though. And yeah, I mean, it's a keeper of the light. What's he gonna do?
Is there anyone better that can hold it? Not really.
Oh, well, ILTW with a quickening charm could be quite funky. Hold that thought. Hellraiser's jumping in the back, finding Solo first. He has got that Ghost Scepter, but they won't save him from a Pushka stun. They also find ILTW with the Rolling Thunder. Xani and Funny trying to chase him down. There is a Reaper Scythe available, but it's used on the Axe. Resolution, no buyback available. He just used it. He is out for the count, and ILTW also will join him in the grave. 2 heroes left alive for Virtus.pro.
Yeah. Let's go. No one has buyback. We've said this a couple of times. When is the time to use it?
Is it now? Solo. Quite a beat in there, but Nyx already went for a different target. They're just going for the buildings. They realized that they should just hit the buildings. That's the way to end this game. Nice stunts coming out on this Bristleback, taking quite the beating here indeed. Nyx jumping forward, going for the tricks of the trade. The BKB is active for ILTW. In the meantime, Rezo jumping into the back, getting a call off, but the Rolling Thunder again from Roger, and Rezo is dead with the Reaper Scythe. Almost 2 minutes without the axe. No one coming back here. He's still, well, he doesn't have buyback anymore. He actually does not have the gold.
Necro dropping low.
Yeah.
Just kidding, full HP.
Up again. Well, they can't get ILTW. Doesn't have buyback. All racers, they're walking up the high ground. Everybody of VP is here though. Nyx, he's going for the Xayah Spirit first, and he will be able to take him down. In the meantime, Xani is into the thick of it, going for no one. The Stampede is trying to run away, but the Yule Scepter is there, and actually that Xani is surrounded. He already used his Yule Scepter offensively, and he paid for that one. That is, Hellraisers are running for the hills because they cannot fight this. They know they're farming that though. Oh, Rezo with the jump onto Pushka. He's dead. The start of the fight. Nyx though coming up for Rezo, and Rezo again dying pretty fast there. Roger rolling through. Nyx in the meantime.
Blink
He's
strike,
got a rock
second.
again. No one has got that BKB active. Doesn't find any targets to hit.
Now use the Yule Scepter offensively.
Yes, now you do. No
Nyx
for no one. Nyx, I don't know why he jumped into that one. They are able to kill off no one though, but they lose Xani in the process. Funnick trying to teleport out Zion. Making sure that doesn't happen though. And this is actually Virtus.pro cleaning up. Or rather, ILTW is jumping in a little bit. That silence was just up to mark to catch ILTW. In comes a chaotic offering.
Nice. Bango.
Yeah, Rezo, you're not gonna live through this one. The BKBs are active, and that might have just been the turn point for Hellraisers. They're doing quite a bit of damage here. 2 heroes already dead on the side of Virtus.pro. Can they make it more? Ooh, Roger, you're gone
now
again.
Science comes. BKBs are down.
Yep, Xani, your BKB is needed to live. He does get the Spirit Type on, and Nyx coming in with the silence again, and ILTW does not make it out of that one.
Duration 60 seconds. You can almost have it perma.
Oh, the nice silence coming out. Actually, also silences that Earth Spirit on the high ground. Xani is chasing Rezo, but in comes Solo with the slow, and now they turn it around, and they are able to kill off that Death Prophet with everybody there on the side of Virtus.pro, and they are looking for more. In comes the Nyx Lycan, the Ricky Lycan, chasing down everybody.
Blinking Wolf.
Lycan was so scary, but the rest of his team is already dead.
Let's see if they can hold Ricky 20 seconds for that profit. You do not want to use it, but you might one barracks.
Yep. Well, they're going for Rezo here, and with the Rolling Thunder, they might be able to. They do lose their tower. But if they can get Rezo, at least they can get something of return. But there's an Essence Ring, and actually Nyx, he drops the Aegis. Nice Split Earth coming out from the
Ricky
Elder Titan.
He's just done.
Well, how did he die so fast? I didn't even see that one. In the meantime, also Pushka drops. He does not have buyback available.
There's no real burst damage unless they like take him with the Batrider, so he should be able to. Let's see, Hood's still ready.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage. They know exactly he's getting pinged out. They know it's a nice Sonic Wave coming in from Xani. Hitting on 3, looking for targets. ILTW will be the first one to drop here in this madness of a fight. Now Solo has already used his Exorcism, but to no avail. Double kill going the way of the Queen of Pain. They find them all, actually. They find the lasso on the Shadow Demon first up, but Resolution can't drag him anywhere. Getting killed off himself. Nyx looking for a good target. ILTW is getting saved with the Glimmer Cape. He's out of there for now. Zaya just not going to go anywhere, though. He is silenced up, and he is getting killed off. Same thing goes for Solo.
Initiate with Secret. Stepping forwards, Quinn hiding behind the tree, or lead in with the Remnant, instantly grabs inside, they'll commit onto the left track, Rolling Thunder coming through, the boat does come crashing down, so the Rum will give them some sort of protection. It's not enough to save this Slash. Omni Slash from Matu comes down onto Sumail, it's not enough damage though, Matu couldn't finish off the kill, and now it's Quinn, he's back in, he takes down the Jug, Nisha, he's tanking tower hits, the impetus as well for No-Tail fly through, they've lost 2 on Secret, Nisha's going to go for the TP out, he will make it away, nothing to cancel it, but now Yaps are on Puppy, the supports, they've been left alone, Remnant's out, won't grab either of them, Puppy tries to hide in the trees, close his eyes and hope that this ain't happening, and that will allow him to get out. Not the same to be said for Yapsor though. He is the one that has to play alone as the Prophet, and he'll lose his life for it, you would imagine, unless they can make any sort of miraculous connection. They cannot. Seb is alone. OG are starting to move up. Maybe they can take a fight after Seb falls. Quinn's going to lead him with the Invis rune, see what sort of a grab he can find in the river. Zai, he's already on top of No-Tail, so he's forcing the X back. The cooldown does come out, hitting them all. The missile onto Matumbaman. Matumbaman, he's getting low. Can he get the blade through in the time he can? Because Yapsor's in with the Echo. Buys time for Matu to pop the Omni Slash, but it isn't enough damage to kill off Sumail. Finally, the Tidebringer hit from Nisha will clip the Gyro, take down Sumail. It's been 2 buybacks from OG. They're trying to turn this. They're looking for Seb, but Seb, he's in trouble. He's going to go down a second time. It's a dieback on Seb. It's a triple kill for Nisha. This level 20 Kunkka just turning up big time into the fight. They'll bring back No-Tail. That's a double dieback. Yeah, no, man, both Matu and Nisha have just played their carry roles to perfection this game. Yeah, jump in onto Seb. leads in for the Torrent. Fisher's follow-up is there. Seb will go down. He does have buyback. Will use it. Saxa caught outside of the base as the Pan goes dead. Another buyback is available. Saxa will use it immediately. No-Tail trying to stay alive with the Ghost Scepter, but they've got the magical damage to burst through it. Sumail steps forward. He takes a full Omni Slash to the face. As the old man is in his helicopter is out of the game for 80. They don't have buybacks on these two heroes. Secret should be able to clean up the rest. Seb sprouts himself in. Nisha cuts him down. You can expect the G's to start coming out pretty soon. They're heading on to tier 4. Secret looks like OG's going to make them work for it, make them take down the buildings before they tap out. Quinn's dead. He's got a buyback available. He is going to use it. I mean, OG, they are trying their best to hold on, but this game is absolutely over. A little hard for both teams to get a bite on one another. Maybe if Nisha can find the change, they can go. Nisha still wanting to play aggressive with this Arcane Rune. Daggering onto Seb. Still got a bit of a duration left on the Dragon Form. Nisha getting caught by the Remnant. Drop back, but the defensive disruption keeps him safe. And now with the numbers, Secret are able to overrun OG. They move over towards No-Tail. Now they turn their attention towards Mid-1. Nisha, he's got the chains back up. The remainder of that Arcane Rune really paying off for him. As Mid-1 still trying to run. Nisha's been able to bring him low. Matu committing with the dagger. Over he goes with the Dissimulate. Mid-1 goes in aggressively, but he's straight into a chain. Matu's able to turn and crit him down, but Matu will fall for his efforts, and Puppy also ticks down to the damage of the Dragon Form from Seb. Nisha hiding in the trees. Sumail, has he got the damage to take him? Chains will stop Sumail from jumping around any further, but the vision's there from that ward. He's able to close the gap. Nisha throwing down a Remnant to jump over. If Seb can find the Breathe High, it should bring him down, and it will. Diffusal done for Sumail. See if they get the lead in here. This initiation onto Seb. And it's going to be attempted. Mid-1's already coming in from the side. They get the stun onto No-Tail, but No-Tail's fine. Chains out both onto Seb and Mid-1. They lead forward, but Seb turns with the Dragon Tail onto Nisha. Zai jumps forward. The Supernova out as well on the high ground. It's a great positioning. It's going to force Secret to think twice about trying to fight this. The Supernova stun eclipse both Nisha and Puppy, allowing Sumail to jump over towards the Shadow Demon, over towards the Ember. There's 3 dead, 4 dead on Secret.
Secret just very single target oriented.
Let's see what they can catch. The smoke does dispel it. In fact, there's going to be the quick jump from Seb. He's instantly in onto Nisha. Nisha wasn't ready, and Nisha is dead. The Supernova will get popped. There'll be a buyback for Nisha, because his team, they need it. Zai, he's trying to fight up against Mid-1 and Seb in the river. Sumail has been found, but a jump back to safety. Sumail will get out of there, but Zai, he finds the opportunity to get in with a corrosive phase and to set up for Sumail to go down. They'll turn their attention over towards Seb. This buyback for Nisha, allowing them to join forces and move back in. But Nisha, he's got to be careful. He's been soulbound. Have they got the silence followed? They have. The silence is there onto the two of them. Mid-1, he's going to have an issue at the pulse in a couple of seconds. They've got to be prepared for this silence. Dissimulate into the resonant pulse. He's silenced yet again. The Remnant pulls him in. Mid-1, this man's insane. He's got himself a triple. He's over towards Puppy. Puppy is getting smashed. Mid-1 hits back at Secret. It's an ultra kill. I think if anything, he's just not getting the BKB now because he realizes he's going to need both. He's going to have to go for the BKB after the Yules. But of course, that still doesn't feel great. Mid lane, he just walks in straight into a smoke screen. Nisha's just been locked down. There's no way to play out of this one. The Supernova's out. Seb doesn't get focused by Matu. Matu commits with the BKB. Will be able to bring down the DK.
But they get dissuaded.
And Seb, he's going to start punching back. And Zai, for his efforts, he's going to pay with his life. Zai will fall. Matu's trying to go for the BKB. He's in onto Mid-1, but Mid-1's still got the Dissimulate. Jumps over to the side. He's also got an Astral Step Charge. Good to go. He's out of there. They turn with the Soulbind, and Matu's trying to commit with this BKB onto the Dragonite, but the BKB ends, and Mid-1, he instantly has the control in place. The Ether Remnant was already laid down, so as soon as the PA came out of the BKB, Matu got pulled aside by it. It's 4 dead on Secret.
Secret fully on the defensive, and OG, now they can try to reinitiate.
And they certainly can. In they go straight away. BKB pop from Matu. Tries to go in for Sumail, but Sumail's able to jump up with the tricks of the trade. Mid-1 commits onto the backlines. Mid-1's already taken out both supports. He gets out of there. Matu tries to commit, but the Halberd comes in. He's been disarmed. He's got to get out. The Supernova's burning down. They'll tap it out. This game is over. GG is called. OG are going to be the ones to take game 2.
It's just the Alchemist, right? You see the way the itemization is coming from Seb. It's a mech. You see the Bounty Hunter. It's a hood, maybe into a pipe, potentially. So just making sure that Sumail...
They're going to try and kill off Nisha. They're going in with the track. They've got the concoction. Sumail throws it out. Nisha is going to be able to E-Blade the mid-poke, keeping it alive. Nisha is going for the TP out. Nisha really going to live. He's not. The Shuriken bounces over. Stolen Slam from Yapso comes into play, but there's already 2 down on Secret. Zai will be able to turn things around as he comes up with the swashbuckle. Takes out Sumail. Matu focusing down Saxa. Saxa pops the stick charges. Matu's got the sleight of fist back up. Cuts down the shaker. Mid-1 still trying to chase down Matu. He has the tracks out. Zai goes for the swashbuckle, but it's off the mark. Shuriken's back up Mid-1. He takes down a third. It's a triple kill for the Bounty Hunter. It's Mid-1. He's just cleaning them all up. The Shuriken bounces there, forcing Matu to get out of here. Mid-1's trying to stay on him, and with Seb's help, they might be able to do so. Seb TP's in. Another right click flies through. Mid-1 keeping the tracks up.
They can go for those kills because they get the catches on those big heroes at the start, those big supports.
Oh, mid
Now
one.
mid one, he steps up far versus
He
Matumba.
did. The swashbuckle doesn't reach him. And that actually might allow him to get out. No, it doesn't. Matu, he does. He gets it on the slight hit. Seb will attempt to TP out, but he's rooted and taken away. No Tail comes in with the soul bind, but it's too late to offer any sort of safety for his teammates. Now No Tail's in trouble as well. Zai with this Arcane Rune's going to have a swashbuckle back up in a second and doesn't even need it.
Yeah, they're just making sure to benefit and play around Nisha. Level 15 now in the meatball. And they're looking again, Sumail. He shot himself in mid.
And he's in a lot of trouble. He's popped the ult here. They do have the Fissure to try and block off these bounces. The net will miss initially, but there's the E-Blade setting up for the Remnant Burst as Sumail will slowly but surely fall. Slam comes out from Saxa, but it doesn't do anything at all. They hardly take even a scratch. The net's out onto mid one. Secret really overrunning OG right now as OG's draft struggling to have the power to deal with Secret's mid-game prowess. This is 4 dead on OG. Secret, I mean, they're just getting out of control. The way that Matu was able to play after not necessarily an easy lane up top. Oh, okay. Okay, Saxa. He kills Matu. Bit of the old caster's curse there. They'll turn over towards Nisha. They'll kill off Nisha. Zai swashbuckles away. Saxa wants to continue to chase this. Fisher's out onto the two of them. I mean, Saxa, he's just turned up big time, and he's just turning this entire game around, or at least starting to push it back in the right way for OG. But now it's come a little too close to the tower. People are respawning. Matu's back at the game. Saxa will fall. Now it's time for OG to back off. They've got to still respect the fact that Secret are very far ahead right now. The stolen track being used against mid one as they have the vision upon him. He's trying to run. Another slight. Swashbuckle's not there, but the clumsy net is. Matu back in action. All right.
Puppey in position and ready with the grip.
Oh, and Saxa, he's gone. That was sort of the one worry for them. Then Saxa does have a buyback. He is going to use it back on towards the top lane. They get the Rolling Thunder over onto Sumail. Nisha moves in onto Seb. The bounce back again onto Sumail. Sumail pots the BKB, but the Fiend's grip controls there from Puppey. Nisha trying to right-click Sumail down, but Sumail is still surviving through this. Now charging forward towards Puppey, looking for the support kill. He's been held back in the Sprout here. Absol able to use that Sprout against Seb's own team. It's 4 dead.